It's been a journey. Starting in the Tim Sykes challenge just 8 months ago. But tonight, I must die. So as humans have evolved from chimpanzees over hundreds and thousands of years, I too have evolved. First, intraday breakouts buying no more. Now, dip buying, earnings winners, contract winners, and second to the bad, brokers with rip-off commissions. For my Ramadan brothers and sisters, I say halas. I'm in a safe place now with interactive brokers. Starting with an $11,300 account, I will enjoy $1 commissions. So the Stephen that was once lost is now laid to rest. And a new, profitable Stephen has come to life and been born! So thank you to my brothers and sisters, Jeff, David, and Brett. Now I am reborn like Jesus Christ himself. But my Bible is these videos, and this video of my fictional death is to forgive you of your sins. God bless you, my children. You are no longer sinners. Trades. Okay, so I started watching a lot of the Tim Sykes video lessons, and I started changing the way I traded, and I'll show you why and how. So, but anyway, the percentage of account balance lost 4%. I was losing 40, 20, 10, and then I've been hovering 8, 7, 4, 9, 4. But the important thing is, a lot of it's all commissions. Like this year, it's like, this February is pretty much a flat month, apart from commissions. Maybe I would have been profitable without the commissions. I took money out of the market, couldn't be the commissions. March, I definitely took money out of the market, couldn't be commissions. April, yeah, was a bad month. I did some daft stuff, learned some lessons. June, again, I mean, the commissions here are about 240 bucks, maybe 230 bucks. So, I mean, I lost 100 to the market. But with interactive brokers, again, $1 commissions per transaction. There's a real shot at a green month in July, especially with the changes I've put in place. But I just want to talk you guys through the trades that I made this month, because it was a transition month, but there was a lot of mistakes that I made. So WKHS, the first trade was following a trend on a breakout. I missed it by like 20 seconds. Should have given myself a bit more risk. I don't really mind this one, but it's not the type of trade I would take again, because it's kind of chasing breakouts a little bit, not buying off support, not having a clear risk point. So I mean this, and then the next two trades were just through being angry, and that's something else I've stopped doing. If I make a bad trade, I started walking away more recently now. So this $80, whatever, is completely unnecessary. This again, just bought at lunchtime. I was just pissed off all through these, because it was on the same day as WKHS. So I mean, I'm literally losing 30, 50, 80, $110 over nothing. Over a trade that I shouldn't have even done. Maybe the first one's okay, but the other $90 is redundant. Katos was an overnighter. I think it was a contract win with the US government company. Swung the stock, sold it the next day, good profits. ZPass, computer froze, nothing I can really do about it. SORL, trying a new strategy, risked a bit too much, but it's okay, I don't mind this one, I was learning. WKHS, can't remember this one, to be honest. SORL, never buying breakouts again. So again, this is like $200 I've lost to breakouts. Breakout buying now and reckless buying. Dip buying and earnings winner. This is the new strategy that I've started implying. It works. Small AMD, swinging it overnight. So Katos overnight was a winner. SORL dip buying was a winner, dip buying and earnings winner. AMD was swinging a stock overnight, was a winner. JLYC, it was a dip buy as well. It was dip buying a stock that at support, it was a small winner. FNGN, it's a breakout buy, it was a loser. GLYC, trying to guess a squeeze twice, it was a loser. NBEV, it was a swing in it, and I could have got out for profits, but I didn't. And these two are just flat trades, $10 and $9. There was upside on both, but I just panicked out. So the winners are when I'm buying, or dip buying earnings winners, or swinging stocks overnight. The losers are trying to buy breakouts. So it's very obvious that if I change my strategy and with the lower commissions, there's a real shot at a green month. It's just a case of sticking to being disciplined.
Okay, so this is SORL, and it's very interesting because it's kind of got this. It's up from the 4s originally on earnings about a month back, but it's been staying in this kind of this range between 8 and the kind of 930s here, where you can say topped, and then on support it's kind of found support here, and here. So there's a clear kind of I guess, can you say, vicinity that it's in. And in my strategy, I'm kind of looking to buy. I mean, we can see it's support all across here, and then it had this up day where it bounced from the 8s, and I thought, I'll buy the break of 9, because it looks like it's going to test the 930s again, and then maybe it'll break. So it was on this day, on the 30th of May, and if we just zoom in, we can see that, I mean, I think we were gapping up slightly. Yeah, we were gapping up maybe slightly. And as soon as it broke 9, I was in at like 8.99. Yeah, and it had that resistance in the 930s, and I should have been risking off support, which was 880 or something like this, which we were looking at before, or I should have risked red, but I didn't, and I was in from 9. It came back down to 8.99, and I accidentally sold by accident. I was ready to press the button, and I pressed the button, but I didn't mean to. I didn't even realize I had pressed the button, and it went on to run to the 60s on a multi-month breakout, breaking the 930s as I predicted. And if I'd held all day, I would have never lost money. I would have been profitable right through till the end of the day, and I had all day to sell. So massive upside. I mean, I'm risking a few cents. Maybe I should have risked down to the 880s. So I was risking 20 cents to make 70 cents. So it's 3 to 1, 3.5 to 1 risk reward. There was upside all day. Very, very solid trade. Very pleased I got myself in this situation. Just a bit disappointed that sorry, I just moved this bar. Just a bit disappointed that I panicked out at the worst possible time. But do this 10 times in a row, you're going to make a lot of money, I think.
So this is Born, and on this day here, it had its breakout volume on the 30th of May. And whenever you see a stock that has almost no volume, like a few 100,000 shares a day, and then it has 4 million one day, it's always a very, very positive sign. It's almost a sign that it's becoming like a trading vehicle for traders, because it's just never experienced anything like the volume it has. And all of the stocks that make the big moves generally always have this breakout volume out of nowhere. And just going on the kind of the day that it had its earnings report, it spiked from the 130s to the 170s, and there's no way you can really buy up on this chase. So I was dip buying. I mean, it was starting to hold support, it was starting to coil around, so I was in the 155s, thinking maybe it can test the 170s, maybe it can break beyond the 170s. But either way, I mean, I'd probably be out in the 170s. I'd probably be out in the 165s, 170, early 170s, late 160s, knowing the way I trade. But I knew that, I mean, potentially I was going for 170. I knew that if it failed from 155, I'd be risking kind of 150 off this level, which it's been holding. So I was risking 5 cents to make kind of 15, 20 cents, 2 to 1, 3 to 1 risk reward. It's up on earnings, it's a volatile stock, it's unprecedented volume. I felt pretty good about the trade. I mean, unfortunately, it seemed like every time it tried to break out, there was massive sketchy Chinese sellers selling hundreds of thousands of shares every time. So it didn't work out in the end
But I sold flat at 155 into the close. I was buying kind of at about 10 o'clock in the morning around here, and the money, I mean, the upside was there. I mean, had I have held it overnight, I would have got that top of the 175 that I was going for at around 8 o'clock in the morning. I could have been selling in the 60s, could have been selling in the 62s here. So, I mean, ultimately there was kind of 15 cents of upside, 5 cents of downside, 2-3 to 1 risk reward. I mean, it's a good trade. I'm happy with the way that I traded it. And again, it's just about putting yourself in these situations again and again and again, and they'll start coming off. I mean, this week with Interactive Brokers, I would have lost $4 on commissions, so it's absolutely nothing. But what I would have won potentially when one of these trades goes right is $50, $60, $100, and I was out flat on both.
And that's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a bit of a fun way of saying I had a flat week, changing strategy. Much more dip buy, not chasing breakouts when they're not near support. It's just not worth it. I really kind of found out that like these guys making money are not chasing these intraday breakouts. What they're doing is they're waiting for a multi-day breakout, dip buying it for better risk reward and letting it run. And since I've been doing that, I've found way more upside, and that combined with the fact that I'm on $1 commissions with Interactive Brokers really makes me feel like there's absolutely no reason why June cannot be profitable. There's no reason why July can't be as well. And for that reason, I feel reborn. And I wanted you guys to remember this video because it really could be a turning point. And I'll leave you with that. God bless America. I'll see y'all later.